Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Parkitect, and welcome back to, of course, GoBotch Land, rocking and rolling over 1,200 guests now, looks like. Wow. People are loving the park. We're going to raise those prices up again. I thank you so much for the love and overwhelming support for this series, y'all. It's been a blast to do, and I'm hoping we're only a partial way into this as well. So we do have some issues, though, with rides breaking. Again, let's go take a look at this and see if we need to lower any of our stuff for this. So 45 minutes, we're gonna lower that to 35-minute checkups for maintenance. We've also, off camera, I told you I was gonna do a little tweaking here for this. We got our pathing up and around. We also did some decoration for our steel coaster over here, the Manta. Man, what is going on? Another ride. So we got multiple things going on that are not good. So this just went down. Gosh, I'm gonna lower that by 5 minutes. I don't love seeing that, guys. We got to get these things fixed, and I really hope and pray we have one guy en route. We probably, what zone is this over here? This is zone 4. How many zone 4s do I have? I have 2. 1, 2, 3. I have 3 for zone 4 around, so I shouldn't have too big of an issue of these people getting around to getting fixed for us. So we should be okay there. But again, we got this ride going now. We got some water added on there, some elements. Just I think it looks nice. And again, today I think we may add a small food court. Nothing huge, but just something that I hope will bring in a little extra money. So let's go ahead and get that going. And again, don't want anything too stupid crazy, but I want something that's going to be able to provide some food right here in this little food court. So let's go ahead and let's see what we want. Let's do like a sub sandwich. And again, I'm kind of thinking about putting this one all front facing, so it's just a singular line here, one way or the other. And we can do a sub. Let's move it. Can I move that? I don't know if it'll let me move it, so we're just gonna delete it. Actually, you know what? I did remember we had a blueprint we were gonna do for this. So food court. Yes. So we did have a food court blueprint we were gonna try to use that I think may work perfectly for us. And this one right here has got a ride attached to it. That's interesting. Let's try this one out here. Outdoor food court. And let's see what this looks like. So it's not in, okay, that's actually fairly nice. I actually really like it. Now I do need this to be positioned in a manner that is not going to be too bad. So I'm actually going to put that right here. Maybe right there. Now I need to connect some pathing here. And I think that's kind of what we'll do with that. And then eventually we'll have some more pathing here that will take us out to another wing of the park here. Now that is quite a few things. Quite a few things. And of course you see we do have our walk paths here that are going to be employee only that we need to take down under. Okay, and I need this to be down. So let's just go down, down, down. Down. I don't know how much further that is. Trying to decide where I connect at exactly. It's actually not bad right there. So let's path over. Go straight and let's see how this does. So we're going under the ground. Straight through. Take a right. Go left. What just happened? Did that connect? Okay, I need to look at this underground. I need underground only. Does that connect underground right here? It looks like it should. But maybe it's not for some whatever reason. So let's go down, down, down. Okay. That should be okay. We go underneath now. And then once we go underneath, we can come up, up. Take a left turn. Nope, that's not gonna work. Left turn. Before we go turn. Okay, here we go. Turn, turn, up, up, up. All right, that goes in. That connects perfectly to that portion. Now I need it to connect off the back here as well. So let's go ahead and look at this. Gonna have this go down, 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 straight. I'm gonna have it turn here, turn one more. We're gonna see if I can make that connect now as a path. And it does perfectly. So that's gonna be fine for the pathing. Now we do still need the chute. A garbage chute of some sort. I don't have a toilet over here, so that's something we may have to look into doing as well. I may add that on here in just a moment. But in terms of vendors, that's not going to be an issue now here. That's going to work out perfectly for us. But we do need to think about a bathroom potentially. A staff room as well. Maybe something we look at. So let's look at that right here. And see about maybe adding that on right there. Okay, so there's a staff room. What else do we have? A trash chute. May add that on right to a bathroom. Wherever I'm going to have a bathroom, I'm going to do that. So let's see. Where's the depot at? We need a depot. Be over here as well. So we're going to have a depot here. That should work out okay. Depot. The depot's there. That's fantastic. All right. Now we got to connect our piping here. So let's go under the ground. All right, let's take a look at underground only here. Hide everything else. Is that gonna work if we do it that way? Sure looks like it, doesn't it? Okay, so that works for the piping. All right, so that connects everything. So we shouldn't have an issue stocking now. Okay, now we just need to determine what's going to be in here to stock. So let's just click everything here. All 8 buildings. And then we're going to have to... Again, a restroom is a idea, something to add in over here at some point. If it becomes a major issue. We do have that restroom over here, but I do think it would be a nice thing to have another restroom over here as well. So, again, people can see this. I don't love that they can see this. We're going to actually go ahead and get our fencing kind of situated so it's covering the back over here as best we can. Alright. And that helps discreetly as we can cover some of the goings on here. Okay, that looks fine now. Okay, so that's done. I'm going to go ahead and call this a different area of the map entirely. So I'm going to go ahead and go to this. We're going to make this a brand new zone. And I'm going to just start here and call it Zone 8. Now, Zone 8 will have a hauler or two. So Zone 8's got one hauler. Zone 8's gonna have a second hauler. And then Zone 8 will have a custodial crew member. This guy, he will be a Zone 8er for us. We're going to get somebody hired here that will be a... Let's do like a princess. Hire a princess over here to work Zone 8. Okay, and then maybe a security guard as well. Might as well. Might as well. Okay, so Zone 8's functioning. Now we need to open it up for business. So, oops. Oops. Not the best practice there, GoBotch, but it's okay. You know, we're making do. Probably should just go ahead while we're at it, delete this. Why is that not going to delete perfectly for me? So now we have that. It has nowhere to go currently, which is okay. Again, I'm going to make a bathroom, I think, over here at some point. So let's go ahead and look at that right now. Toilets. I think it would only be wise of us to make a bathroom over here somewhere. So let's go ahead and make a restroom. Something like this. We'll make it a little ways back here. So like one. And another one. Two. And then we'll make a trash chute as well right here. That does it have to be... What is the purpose behind that? Okay, I'm gonna make it there. I'm gonna connect right there. Right now, what that's gonna do for us, there's no pathway, I'm aware. Have that pathway come out. And then we're gonna have our other regular pathway come in. And right now it is hideous, I'm aware. But it's all with a purpose. We will fix this. Again, it's all part of the plan. All part of the plan here. Okay, so now that shouldn't be an issue. Now we can have our door. Let's go steal our door over here from the other bathroom and blueprint it. The frame. Okay. So we got our door frame. Put that there. Beautiful. And then we're going to go over here and blueprint or steal our sign. Popular vlogger made a video about the 4D cinema, so that's going to increase consumers for the time being for that. Nice. We're going to have that right there, and that will be no entry for guests, no entry for mechanics, entertainers, or security. Only for haulers and janitors, I guess, is what we're going to say for that. So that's pretty good for right now. Another ride just broke down. That's, again, I don't like this at all. Rides breaking down, not a good thing for business. So again, we're going to make sure we're going to change that down to 40 minutes between checkups. Haulers, we got to get this going pretty quick, guys. Really need this to happen. Can they reach it? Is there an issue reaching any of this? Oh, there was. My bad. That's my bad, guys. Okay, so the haulers couldn't reach that because I put that door there. Okay, so now, where are my haulers for this zone? My Zone 8 hauler. Again, let's go. Making sure we get these things situated now. All right. So they're getting going. That's going to start switching that all up. We got to add some bins over here. Add a bin there, add a bin here. Let's get a bench. We'll add a bench here, a bench here, a bench inside the potty. Okay. Now, what are my haulers doing, guys? I'm very confused. Can they not reach the area they're supposed to? Like, where are you? You're there. What's your issue? Why are we not getting what we're supposed to get? Get what you're supposed to get. Okay, they're going. What's this guy doing? I'm gonna hire one more because this is just ridiculous. I need people, I need y'all getting all this stuff stocked, like ASAP. We need all this stocked. People need stuff to eat there. And if we don't get that up, that's going to become a problem for us. So we need to make sure that's a priority. While we're doing that, we're going to get this fencing in for the time being. Now, we may change this at some point because, again, we're going to add more to this backside of this park sooner rather than later. So that's not something we're going to avoid. We're going to make sure we're getting some flat rides in. Maybe another coaster at some point as well. Just continue getting these lights up real quick. That looks pretty nice over here. Simple decor. I like the blueprints. I really do think a lot of the blueprints from the community are really well done, which is why I use a lot of them. I think they just aesthetically, they look good. Now, I do think we need to build another wall here. Just hide what's around a little bit, and then let's add some more of these flower boxes around here. That's fine. That's fine. Look at her. We got our little princess here. She's out doing a thing here. What's our issue here? So this is just taking a long time to stock, it looks like. Again, trying to keep foot traffic coming through here. Got the bathrooms. We have the staff-only room there. And again, the water park is slowly getting better and better. We have our log ride here, the boat ride. We have the flume, the mine thing here. And I still have ideas for some of our other water rides. Like, I do think we may do something like a splash battle would be fun if we just had like a moat. River Rapids, I think, is going to be our next big thing we're going to do over here. So I think something such as this Red Desert Mountain could be a lot of fun, potentially. It is huge. Backdrop wise, like, you're not going to put much behind that and hide it. You see how weird that is? So if you're going to make this, you want to make sure it's not somewhere where we're going to have stuff built behind it. Which, honestly, I don't know how far back we're going to go. So that could be that could work out okay, potentially. Blackbeard's Hideaway. I like that, the kind of piratey theme. What's this? Oh, that looks fancy. Some of these are really fancy. Very high. Extreme. Wow. The butterfly effect. Gold Rush. Nile River Rapids. Oh, this one's cool. Okay, so it's got this pyramid thing, which again, we're going with that already kind of in this area, so that could potentially work for us. I am trying to see where the entrance and the exits. That's a exit, it looks like. Is this the entrance pathway? I'm very confused on this ride. Where's the queue line? It goes all the way around. Like, this would be a great centralized type of ride. Something like this that would connect all the way around, but that's massive. Okay, so we're just gonna leave that be. Let's focus first on some of these flat rides around here. So again, we wanna get another, like, a smaller flat ride somewhere in here. Like a swinging ship, I think is always a big, fun one. So we could do something with that and do like Treeswater Ship Port Royale. That's fun. Port Royale right there. The Lion. Okay, you got Pirates of Batavia, which almost fits in perfect right here. If it wasn't slightly angled too big right there. Dang it. It's almost a perfect ride for that spot. And then you have the Flying Dutchman, which I think is just fantastic to see. Technically, that does fit right there, but the decoration gets in the way. And then you have this one, which does work. It does fit in, but it's just a little awkward. I may throw it in there, though. Right here. That's not bad. And this is your... We're going to make sure that's open. So there's your entrance pathway here. Let's go ahead and delete. Make sure that's good. Trying to take away some stuff here, but Sometimes when you're trying to delete in this game, it doesn't want to listen. So we'll get that made there. That's neat. I like the Cape Cannonball. Look at that. Classic swinging ride. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. We got that going. Again, still not doing great in this regard. This is still taking way too long to fill everything up. I don't like that at all. Let me look at the underground. Curious what the issue with that is. So they just go under, up. It shouldn't be that slow of a process. It really shouldn't. Very perplexed by this. This guy's gonna go through. This area is getting a little bit busy now. I love to see it. Okay, we're just gonna let it do its thing. So we got that flat ride there. Hoodoo Zephyr just broke down. Dadgummit. These rides breaking down, making me go crazy. 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Would it help if I would train my staff, maybe? I don't have one of these rooms. Equipped with everything you need to improve your staff more efficiently. So I could build a staff training room, which is something I haven't done this. So I could technically try to build one of these. And just see if that's something we can work with, maybe. I'm gonna try it. Oh, nope, that's not what I want. Employees only. We'll do that. Okay, we'll make that happen. And now we're gonna copy this and hide this junk away. You don't see anything. There's nothing here, ladies and gentlemen. It's just a figment of your imagination. So we got a staff training room over there that will be usable. We may also stick one in over here, since we already have a location right here. Can't really fit it in over here because everything's built around, but I think we could fit one in here somewhere. But where? But where is the question? I think right here is perfect. Something like that. That works out. Checks out well. Hide it. And now you got 2 staff workrooms. And now people can go in there and they get trained up. And that's going to be good. So looking at some of the stuff, popular vloggers, things still happening. We still have a donut shortage. Looking at the rest of the park right now, things are looking still pretty good over here. Very populated. Very populated. We do have a puke right there. I don't love seeing that. This person's taking his pictures, having a great time. Very, very busy right here still. This new wing of the park is growing steadily. This ride is still doing fairly well in its popularity as well, so I may raise that up $1 just to see. How are we doing on this ride's popularity? Wow, very good. We're gonna make that a $13 ride then. This water ride, the boat ride, nobody in the queue currently. I don't know if that's just because it's a fast queue. I don't know. Or it's just not a busy area. That's probably more likely. And then over here, this is doing its thing. Again, no outlet yet. I think we'll have another coaster of some sort over here at some point. Right now, though, I think everything's looking really nice. I think money's, again, coming in about $4,000 a month right now, which is, again, not insane, but it's also not... We didn't want to have something too egregious. So let's go look at some campaigns we can do. I think it is a good time to advertise the park for, let's do a year. And we're going to go ahead and just put this thing on a billboard. Let's do 6 months and do a television 6-month advertisement. Do 3 months instead. It costs $12,000. It's going to be worth it. We're at 1,300 as I did that ad. Let's see how well it performs for us. And also, man, look how many people are pouring in over here. And again, that's because this entrance right here connects. So we're going to draw all that traffic from this area, pull them over, bring them into this side of the park, and we start to fill out these water rides and this swinging ship, the cannonball, all of that. It's very nice. Very nice. I think it's a beautiful park. And now we're stocked. That's great. Grand. The question I have for myself and you is, do we decide to do a water, like, section where they could do the bumper rides and all that kind of stuff? So what we're talking about here, let's zoom in, is like the splash battles. Something like this. Shipwreck Harbor, Poseidon Splash, Livingstone Adventures, Dead Man's Creek. Looks really cool, actually. Attack on Mars. Battleship. Hard Rock Harbor. I kind of like this Dead Man's one here. I think that looks pretty neat. Look at that. And it's got the... Oh, man. It's got the lettering. All of that with it. That looks so cool. So cool. I'm actually good with that. I want to put this over here on this side of the park just to kind of bring traffic in a little more. I think that looks really, really cool, guys. So we're going to have that happen. And then we're going to have it connect right there. Oh, yeah. That looks good. That looks good. I'm happy about it. I love it. I love it. I'm going to do these flower pots here. I'm going to have those line it. I think it just looks really nice. All the way. Very nice. So that ride, we're going to go ahead and just say open up. Let's go ahead and make sure we have... Did I zone this area yet? So we have not zoned this area. So we're going to go ahead and just continue to zone this area. Zone 8. Continue to zone it. I'm going to actually extend that zone a little bit further. Okay, so zone 8's right here. And we have one of everybody for zone 8 from what I've seen. Yes. Yes, very good. Janitor here. Giant Ferris wheel just broke down. Not what I want to see. Let's see. Let's check and see if it's on the 40-minute maintenance. We're going to make sure that's good. All right, so now people are going to start going on this ride. We're going to get and make sure we have some bins over here. Kind of diversifying our bin structure. Something we haven't done. Just change up these bins. But I'm good with it. A little screen shake. Ugh. Dead Man's Creek. That water ride. That looks so cool. I think it looks so cool. I love it. I love it. The ship's still doing its thing over here. Cape Cannonball. Off and running. Anything else going on? Nothing too crazy. Again, filling up a decent bit over here. Let's look more at these water rides. River Rapid, rowboats, log flume, bumper boats. Bumper boats or paddle boats? Ooh, boy, oh boy, oh boy. See, these don't have blueprints. That's kind of a thing with those. Because you just kind of have to do that on its own. I think it's fine as is. I think we have enough water rides to justify this area. You have this coaster, which is a lot of water. This coaster has water near it. We have these little slow rafts. We have the indoor one here. We have the Cape Cannonball, which is on water. And then this. So I think that's pretty sufficient. We can start moving on to other types of coasters. And we just passed 1,500 guests, ladies and gentlemen. So again, great things are happening here. I'm gonna get a good look here at Cape Cannonball or Dead Man's Creek. I think again it just looks really neat. And it's a good screenshot. Potentially, right? So Dead Man's Creek looks nice. I'm kind of feeling like another flat ride right here. Something, a thrilling ride of some sort, like a turbine. Top spin, top scan. Skyfall Power Surge, Jumper, Heartbreaker. What's that? That's interesting. I don't know what a Heartbreaker is, but that's certainly something. It's not very big. So what does this do? Like, how does this work? Tell you what, we're gonna go ahead and take away some of these. I think we're gonna put it in right here. I like the look of it. I like the look of it a lot. I am going to delete all these. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to stay with our theming. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to... Thank you. Do that, just as I did. That looks good. And let's open this up. We do have that going. Good. So now this ride's going to go do its thing. We have that ride here. And then eventually we'll open this pathway up. And we'll probably just go ahead and get ready to do that. And that'll be like our coaster we're going to do. Oh my, look at that. That's a little cray-cray for me. I could not jump on that ride. I'm just gonna tell you, it would make me vomit, or send me for the day. It would make it all awful. Cape Cannonball looking good. It's pretty full. These rides here still not filling up quite a ton, just because it's a little bit sparse over here at places. This area is packed, and then you get in here and it's a little less packed. This guy looks exhausted. Ernest White looks like he is like done. What's his issue? Aja, tiredness is okay, going down a little bit now. Okay, it looks good though. I don't like this. That's not good. Who cleans out bins? Janitors? Yeah. Just gonna make sure he's over here. Take out the trash, bro. That's terrible. We got the chute right here as well, so that's gonna be good. Bathrooms here, y'all. This is bathrooms only. How is the decoration rating in here? Bathroom, I can live with the bathroom being a little bit meh. People up here aren't loving them. They could see this up here, but again, not much I can do about that. So they just kind of got to deal. Must be a puke there. Overall, it's pretty good. I'm not complaining about that whatsoever. Uh-oh. I just noticed that. That's not ideal. I had no idea that was doing that. So we may do a little terrain manipulation here. Just a smidge. Try to cut that off a little bit. All right, that's better. Whew. I just couldn't deal with seeing that pipe there. That's not good. How are these again? Still doing the good. Oh yeah, look at that. We got that fireworks at nighttime for that ride. Look how beautiful this park is though. It is raining right now, but look at the nighttime with the lights. It's just everywhere you look, there's vibrancy, there's life. It's a pretty park. I really do think though. I think it is. I think it's a very pretty park. How's this ride doing here? We've had this ride forever. People still do think it's a bit expensive. I may lower it a little bit, like make it instead of 25, we'll go to 23.5. I think that's fine by now. The standard we're in. This ride is not popular when it's raining. Okay, that's understandable. Gosh, man. So many good things we've done. I'm a huge fan of the aesthetic we have going on here. This is a little bit kind of meh. But what are you going to do? You're not going to really care about that too much. But the big thing I want to look at now is, do I want to go ahead and find a coaster? Do I want to go find a coaster? Like a vertical drop coaster, what? Wooden coaster? Do we have a wooden? I don't think we have a wooden coaster. Let's get a wooden coaster. Every park needs one. Every park. I don't care what park you are. We need a good wooden... Super 8 looks sick. The Trojan. Petra Fury. Jackhammer. Ooh. The King of Klondike. Let's go with something like the jackhammer or the gear of time. Ooh, man. Let me just look at this. Gear of time, what's that look like? I like the steampunk aesthetic, that's pretty cool. Holy moly, look at that. Now there's no decor for it, but that still looks sick. This looks kind of neat. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. The Apocalypse, the Arabian Oasis. Ooh. Is there a back exit to this, or is it just one way in, one way out? That is really neat looking. Really neat looking. I like the vibe of this one. It is a massive coaster. I say massive, it's really not too bad. Panic, Fury, Gears of Time. Again, I kind of like the steampunk aesthetic a little bit. I think it looks really neat. May go with something like that. I think it looks cool. I just think it looks cool. And then, you know what, we might as well, since we're doing this, delete that pathway. We'll keep the gear aesthetic. Turn this on. Turn on this bad boy, the Gear of Time. $4. That's a... We're gonna say 7, and it's gonna make... People are gonna ride it. No doubt in my mind. No doubt in my mind. Okay, good. So we're gonna expand the zone again a little further. Okay. Let's go ahead and get a little decor going on. Add some more of these flower boxes out here. Add some more of our benches over here. Get some more of our trash bins over here. And then let's get our fencing situated over here as well. And I think that looks good. Shortage of parts, that's not good. It's never good. Alright, let's go ahead and get some of these lights in here now. Again, we've kind of... This area went a little different route. I was wondering what that sound was. It's these things spraying water at each other. Okay, now I understand. Because at first I was like, what the crap is the spraying sound? Now I know. That looks good. And again, we have room for a smaller ride right here. Get the Gears of Time up and about now. Look how cool that looks. I think it's just a... I think that's a neat ride, man. You got the Gear of Time, and then you got Dead Man's Creek. All doing its thing. Sick looking, man. So cool. I love the steampunk aesthetic. But ladies and gentlemen, that is where we're going to sign off today. This park is thriving. It is growing. We're at 1,700 and growing visitors here at Go Botchland, which right now I would say is booming. It's booming. It's doing quite well. Even the olden areas where you first come in here, still doing quite well, as you can see here. But ladies and gentlemen, leave your feedback for me down below, as always, in the comment section. If you enjoy this series, want me to continuing it on longer and longer, further and further, make sure you support and hit that thumbs up, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you never miss out. But stay safe to each of you, and God bless, and we'll catch you back in the next one. Take it easy.